I am so sorry. Had to come to this. If you've read the title, probably know what it is. So, let's do this. Hello again, fellow YouTubers and fans of the LEGO Deadliest Warrior. It's me, Scene Screen. Or you could say Solomon Pleasant, you could say Paradragon, you can say whatever. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I'm just wearing this hat because I don't want to wear the Solomon Pleasant hat for this announcement. I felt like wearing a different hat for this special occasion. So, if you've read the title, let me explain why. It's when I'm going to be recording and uploading this, it's going to be like one day before the start of a new year of school affiliated related things, and as I've realized that it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It's gonna conflict with other schedules way too much. I'd only have like certain days where I'd be able to contact my informants about who would win and what would win, whatnot, and everything. And as you saw from the last video, it was the Rajaput versus the whatever, and I did say I was going to do another tri-battle. I took a look at it, and what I originally was going to do, I was going to have a tri-battle, then have the final battle being the Navy SEALs versus the Somali Pirates, and then I would have just asked my other people, okay, this warrior versus this warrior, and keep going through that until I found out who the top two from modern and ancient were, then pit them off in a final, and at least give you a final. I've now realized that I just don't have the time anymore for it, and I just don't have the patience anymore. I've run out of it, and I just feel like I want to launch this channel and have other things besides just the Deadliest Warrior. Now, I'm thankful for the support that you've shown with the Nightcore stuff that is from the Scene Screen branch as well. So thank you for supporting that. I just recently got some comments on some of the things that were very positive. Gonna give a link to the guy who was giving me these positive comments. Put his channel link in the description. Go check it out. I don't know what he has on there, but woke up this morning and saw these kind of comments. I'm just like, wow, that is really appreciative. So thanks for approving of my Nightcore related things. I'm gonna give your channel a link. And I'm also going to give a link to some other channels of some other people who have done Nightcore that is, like, at least one other person that I subscribe to. Some other people who do Nightcore that's better than me. Thank you for showing support, and thank you for interacting with the channel of Solomon Pleasant. Other than that, yeah, so as you can tell, yeah. We're pretty much cutting the Deadliest Warrior thing because that's just becoming too much of a problem. It's just too difficult, and I'd rather just be working on other things, whether it be actually affecting this channel or affecting something else that benefits me. The Deadliest Warrior thing it doesn't really affect anything. Granted, it has gotten like the most views out of anything, and I thank you for showing your support on Season 1. I tried to finish Season 2, I really did, I just couldn't do it. And for that, I'm sorry. Nope, that's zooming in, Alright. Anyway, so I feel like it would be a jerk move just to cut it off dead, so I'm at least going to finish it. The tri-battle would have gone Roman Centurion versus Mongol Warrior. From what I've gathered and statistics, Roman Centurion would have won. Don't ask questions of why, it doesn't matter because this thing is already over. The next would have been the Nazi Wolfen SS versus the Jesse James gang. The Wolfen SS would have won. Again, don't leave questions in the description asking me why. Or say, oh, this would have won. It doesn't matter. Season 2's dead already. It's already over. And the final battle would have gone the KGB versus the SWAT. SWAT wins. And then I did some statistics of my own for the final battle. The Navy SEALs versus the Somali Pirates. Navy SEALs won. So, after looking at every matchup of what I was going to do next, because I'm not going to go through all the matchups, because I don't want this video to be insanely long. What time are we at? 5 minutes? Alright. That's not bad. Anyway. So, Deadliest Ancient Warrior would have come down to Attila the Hun versus the Rajput Warrior. The winner of Season 2 Deadliest Ancient Warrior is Rajput Warrior. Again, don't ask why, because it doesn't matter at this point. And Deadliest Modern Warrior would have come down to, as I pretty much predicted, SWAT versus the Navy SEALs. Winner, Navy SEALs. Pretty simple. And we did promise, like, I know the Solomon Pleasant persona promised, in one of our recent videos, one of our later channel updates, we did promise that we were going to try to do a Season 1 versus Season 2 thing. Again, I'm not doing that, but I'm going to tell you who would have won. As you remember from Season 1, the Green Beret won Deadliest Modern Warrior. Just trying to angle this the best I can. Slant cam. Anyway, Green Beret versus Navy SEALs. Winner is Green Beret. Now, I thought the Navy SEALs were gonna win, but as I looked at the weapons and compared them, I just realized that Green Beret almost had the exact same training Navy SEALs really do. If not, they had the same type of deadly training, and they just had more weapons, so that's why. And Season 1, Shaolin Monk versus Rajput Warrior from Season 2. The winner is the Shaolin Monk. It had the better weapons and just the better fighting style. So, there you have it. Season 1 easily beats Season 2. No shocker there. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Again, I apologize for not being able to complete Season 2. It's just, I just don't have the time or patience for it anymore. And this channel is doing other things. As you know, the Bond reviews, that stuff's still going. As for the Parrot Dragon side, we're gonna try to do some more card fight stuff. As for deck reviews, we have at least one more in store. We have at least one. We're also gonna try to do some deck reviews from some of our friends who also have use like clans that we don't use, because decks can get expensive. The card fight stuff gets expensive. So I'm gonna try to do that. Still gonna try and Nightcore some stuff. As you can tell, I'm Nightcoring the James Bond themes as well. Again, we're gonna do all that stuff. I need to sit down for a second. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Again, deepest apologies. I'm gonna put links in the description for a bunch of people. This one person who left comments, this other person who does Nightcore stuff. And I'm also gonna put links in the description for the 2 guys who helped me out through most of this Deadliest Warrior stuff. Thanks for your help and your support and giving me this information. I'm sorry we couldn't end Season 2 like we wanted to. Deepest apologies, but like I've heard before, the show must go on. Also, just a little bit of an update. Soon we're gonna stop with the multiple names. We're gonna... I have to think about what name I want to change it to so I can unify under one name. We're gonna do that, but if you guys could, you don't need to, but just put links in the... Just put, like, comments below, and maybe like comment on what you think the new channel name should be, because we're going to kind of change it to just one thing, because the 3 names are clearly not the smart way to go. Clearly not the smart way to go. Anyway, so we're going to and we're basically trying to when I say we, I mean me. I have a problem. Anyway, so I guess thank you for supporting Deadliest Warrior. Sorry we can't finish Season 2. You now know who won. Pretty simple. This is going to go in the playlist for Season 2. I'm going to make the Season 2 playlist pretty shortly. I'm not going to make a Season 2 music playlist, considering the Season 1 thing didn't even get any real views. If you want to know what that is, look at Season 1 playlist and you'll find it sooner or later. For the few people who watched this update, I've looked at it, and most of them in my specials playlist, the only thing that has substantial views is like the Lost Tapes thing, which I'm shocked by. I really am. And, yeah, put comments below to see to pick a name for what you would want this new channel to be called now. We're going to try to change that. If we don't see any comments, I'm just going to make up my own new name. And we're just going to go with that. So, this has been Scene Screen, Solomon Pleasant, Parrot Dragon, whatever you want to call me. This is a Scene Screen post, so I guess just go with Scene Screen. And this has been Scene Screen, signing out. And thank you for your support.